I have the first bit of music that I want you guys to listen to. Gonna throw in the music. I would like you to not start playing it until I say so. Session 72. 72.
72.
You know what? I'm gonna make it 71.
Wow.
Just because of that. Here, I'll write out session 72 on Twitch right now. Session 72.
Woo.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Second.
What's that?
Do you have your Spotify Wrapped?
I don't even use Spotify.
Go away.
Damn.
I
Go
listened
away.
to the AI podcast people that did my Spotify Wrapped, and there was a shorter way just for them to tell me that I'm sad. Okay, it was really depressing, the whole thing.
Where is your
was like-
Spotify Wrapped at?
It was like, you're processing some emotions, aren't you? I was
Damn.
like,
Fuck.
thank you for reminding me. They were like, yeah.
What's your Spotify Wrapped look like?
I don't know. I just said that I don't. I just listened to the podcast, the AI podcast people who told me.
You should look at your top artists and top songs.
Okay. We'll do it right now. So how do I find this exactly? Go to the home.
Yeah, there should be a section called Wrapped on there.
Yeah, it should be the
How
top
do
right.
I find it?
Top right. Or not top right, sorry, like go all the way at the top. There should be like a little glowing section that says wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. A little glowing section? I see your top songs in 2024. I'm clicking on it. Maybe this will just bring it to me. Come on. Okay. Yep. So, number 1, Lithonia from Childish Gambino. That was something I listened to on repeat for a while. Who We Are, something I've listened to a lot actually for inspiration. Bug Like an Angel from Mitski. Yep.
Hold on, I'll show you mine as well. There we go.
All right, let's get going. Hello and welcome back to Magic Mysterium for Wednesday nights. It is session 72. Session 72 out of 74. I kind of wonder how it's going to go. I wonder if we might get done, because we only have 3 people, 2 episodes worth of content tonight. So I guess we'll see how far we get. I got my slime. You see me playing with something, it's this. Back in the day, I used to play with a lot of silly putty, and people thought it was gum. And that's disgusting. Like, it's not gum. So I've enjoyed this, because this would be a lot of gum. Last episode, we were able to wrap up a few things. We were able to have time with people that we care about. And we had a bit of a story where Drusilla nearly messed herself up over trying to finish and finalize a potion that she'd been trying to do for years. Couldn't. But she was, however, able to help you all, literally help from the sidelines, to create the Viriduous Rod. And at the end of last session, we gave it to Linnea. And her path would be forever changed. All right. I'd like everybody, if you want, and you might want to loop it, I don't know how long it's going to take, but definitely start playing that music now. June 20th, 1976. Yeah. Over the next little bit, I may sound a bit like Professor Binns, but I need you to understand this. It was a cold morning at 5:38 a.m. in Birmingham Station. Nolan's cold voice envelops over the scene. Mr. Yarhold Hanley thought that he was going to have a simple trip down the countryside. He had seldom used Muggle transport, but had unfortunately found it pertinent, since his apparition license was taken away by a vindictive ex-lover in the Auror Commission. He'd been in Birmingham on a work trip, and had not seen his 12-year-old son living in Lancaster for quite some time. He had promised him that he wouldn't be late, but Mr. Hanley didn't make it to Lancaster. In fact, he didn't make it anywhere that day. For as the train neared the station, Mr. Hanley, not aware of Muggle customs, stepped over the yellow line of the station and was accidentally nudged by a single mother traveling with her 3 daughters and 1 son. The train tragically killed him. It was no one's fault. The word from the Muggle papers did not reach the ears of his family living in Wizarding Lancaster. His son, burdened by the absence of his father, believing that he had abandoned himself and his mother, grew with disdain for the realms of men. Mr. Eulias Hanley hated his name. It reminded him too much of his father. One day, a group of boys in 5th year raised Eulias by his ankles. Humiliation spread quickly, and Eulias secluded himself from his peers. He graduated Hogwarts with only a newt in Muggle studies, charms, and care of magical creatures. When he was free from school, his prospects were slim. He acquired a job as a baker, yet the owner routinely underpaid him. Eulias quit his job, taking only a loaf of bread on his way out. He was arrested. The baker accused him of cash theft, which he had not committed. In fact, the baker was struggling to pay alimony from a failed marriage and had decided that fraud was the easiest course of action to avoid his business going under. Eulias served 1 year in prison, and when he had left, was unable to find employment. He drank his feelings at the White Wyvern most days, speaking ill of all the things that this world had wronged him. That was when he came into contact with another, Mr. Tobias Ryan. who had come to the bar early today. He heard his plight, shared with Elias a concept that he had yet to hear. This world is collapsing. We were promised heaven and given chains. Death is all that awaits. See, Elias feared death, and Tobias offered a new way out. That Elias's lot in life was only due to his station, that wizards deserved more than they had been led to believe, that a new order was needed to rise. Elias was promised gold, was promised glory and power. All Elias found was a short end. May 2nd, 1998, Elias found himself on the same station his father stood on many years prior. He too stood close, awaiting the train past the yellow line. A woman dropped her bags behind him, and he looked down at her. Unknown as to why, he felt pity for the weak little muggle, and picked up her bags for her, and found her eyes to remind him of the deep darkness of the Black Lake, a place he used to spend so much of his time. At that exact moment, a runaway carriage cart ran into the exact spot he was standing, but moments ago, another man grabbed it before it ran over the edge, and apologized profusely. As the train pulled into the station, Elias bid the beautiful muggle woman adieu, and strode off toward Hogwarts Valley. Elias found himself in the horde of other witches and wizards just like him, a man in a gray, dark robe, with slender features and blood-red eyes, called out over the crowd. Elias listened to his words, and the crowd around him cheered in terrible applause. Elias didn't fully understand, but he knew that if he wanted a better life, he would have to take it. He watched his brothers in arms strode onto the battlefield and ran with them. His spell, his one spell, shot over the crowd, will be the last he ever casted. He hated that school, every memory found within it, a constant reminder of how his world failed him. He wanted nothing more than to see it crumble, yet as he ran, his foot caught on a rock, and his reducto went wide. It flied outward and hit the side of the cliff face, far from any tower. His spell burrowed its way into the ground, into the bowels of the school, and through this one small action, his spell found its mark, destroying an important runic sigil in an old vault. Our vault. Elias died on the battlefield shortly after. He was never any good at defense against the dark arts. And if Elias's father hadn't taken the train, or had stepped back behind the yellow line, or if news of his death had made it to his family, or if his peers would have chosen kindness, or he chose to study harder, or he had not taken the job at the bakery, or if he wouldn't have gone to the bar that night, or if he wouldn't have picked up the bag, or if he would have chosen to sit with the woman from the train to know her better, or if he would have turned away from the battle, or if he wouldn't have tripped, none of what is happening today would have transpired. Through small and simple means, great things can be wrought. Yet to reverse great things, one must move every brick. We all exist together, our lives constantly intersecting and flowing in ways we can never foresee. Which is why it's very important that you listen to me now. If we desire a chance, even a possibility to avoid the worst that this world has to offer, if you value the lives of those you love, when it finally comes to you, do what needs to be done. You will do what I have done to protect the woman who made me. You will do what must be done. Turning the music off now. Moving off to other music. One moment. There it is. Sending in your direction new music. The overcast sky darkened the flowing fields and north ground of Hogwarts. It is here that one of the many Aurors which guard Hogwarts sits quietly, calmly, patiently. His eyes reflect the small campfire in front of him. Its flickering reminds him of times long ago. A giantish man, Jigrog, was always the strongest of his peers. After years of working under Magnus Gideon, he had been turned into an impressive weapon. As he plays with the embers of his fire with a branch he found weeks prior, he admires the edge of it, smoldering from the licking of flames. He blows out the tip unceremoniously. Just another day here, stuck here alone, but stuck in a place where his talents could perhaps be used for good. He stares out toward the tree line 200 feet away and thinks of the war that he has fought, the lives he has saved, and the ones he hasn't. Their bodies now lining the walls of the Acromantulan colony. It's quiet, as it has mostly been from day one. But he knows better. He knows how smart they truly are. They know how to stick to the shadows and flee whenever they are seen. Every path blocked, except for this one. His brother gave his life to make sure of that. And so here he sits, a sentinel of the young, a monolith of protection. The students inside the castle deserve to know nothing of the horrors of what lies beyond these trees. They deserve a fitting end to their year. That much he felt strongly of. The light fades, and time passes. But not for Jigrog. Late at night, another approaches. Still feeding that fire, the voice of a friend echoes. Still not safe, he says. When was the last time you slept? She asks. Sharon, he starts. Everyone needs sleep, Jay. Even you. I hear better than most. I'm needed here. When Lieutenant Sharon Drake says commandingly, Wednesday. Merlin's beard, Jay. You should. I need this. He turns toward her, and through his shaggy red hair, illuminated by his fire, she can see his resolution. Well, let me know if you need anything. Okay? Gideon wanted me to check up on you. Did he know? He does care. You know. Cares about all of us. There's silence. The two of them stand on an unspoken memory of a fallen brother. Sharon silently turns, knowing she'll get nothing from him, and walks back to the twinkling camp. Firewood. Huh? She turns around. I could use firewood. Days pass as students complete their newts, the stress of the tests giving way one by one to the relief of graduation on the horizon. This evening marks the 9th consecutive day. Jigrog's eyes droop low. Dreams tease the corners of his consciousness, and the distant noise of refugees and soldiers fade around him. He didn't know when he lost consciousness, just that the weight of his mind became too much for even him to bear. That's when something unexpected occurred. The flames of his fire suddenly went dark. His eyes stay shut. Voices of his brother replay in his head. There's a rumble, a churning from deep within. And then a crack of a branch wakes Jigrog in a panic. Jigrog stands immediately to his full height, 10 feet tall, and tries to regain his senses. The trees move on their own, and from within the dark, eyes open, appearing and reflecting back the light of the fire, of the embers still. Jigrog grits his teeth, and the forest writhes. Acromantula pour out of every crevice. They race toward the grounds of Hogwarts, and Jigrog puts out his hand as a tall staff of gnarled brown wood grows within his Herculean grip. An Acromantula leaps out from the tree line, soaring through the air, fangs borne against its enemy. He screams as he swings his staff with enough force to crack bedrock. Slam! The spider's carapace is blown open like a Christmas popper. Gah! A battle cry echoes across the grounds. Men pool out of tents, and those who guard the border of the forest turn to see. The enemy has arrived. You can now turn off that music for now. I don't know. I think we need something. We need some kind of music. I think this one will be good. Sending new music now. I just saw your GIF, Sikrin.
Hold up, hold up. I know that person. I know that person.
Yeah.
I know her.
Whoa,
What's she doing here?
I know that lady.
Back at the school, many of you finish your last newts. Students sit out in the hallway waiting for their friends to exit the charms exam. Gonna roll right now. Cressida, you sit there, sitting and waiting. You just finished it. And there's this amount of relief that's overtaken you. A little bit of anxiety, but it'll pass. How are you thinking? What are you feeling in this moment as you sit out in the hallway and a few of your friends are walking past?
There's this feeling of completion, of 7 years of work has led to this, and she's excited because all of it's paying off. But there is sadness because it means it's coming to an end. And soon it won't be about tests and seeing her friends anymore.
You can see the blur of somebody coming over and plopping themselves down on the bench next to you. Drops her bags. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to think or feel, or I'm speechless. Which is ironic.
How do you
I'm
feel?
talking right now.
You are talking right now.
Like I'm going to have a panic attack, or I'm going to start dancing. Both of them seem equally discordant.
But you did it, and you survived. Which is more than most people can say. I'm pretty sure Morgan is dead.
Sorry, did you say Morgan is dead?
I'm pretty sure he's not going to survive this.
She looks across the way, and Morgan has exited the test. He's on a nearby bench, currently with like a book over his face, laying completely flat and moaning.
Yeah, see? Dead. Or dying.
Yes. You waiting for Anne? Or Hati? Wilfred? Bryn?
I'm just hoping that they hurry up. We kind of had plans. So.
Good luck.
Yeah.
She grabs her stuff. I'm gonna go take a nice shower.
Yeah. We should get butterbeers. Celebrate later.
Absolutely, she yells back. Absolutely. She gives you a big smile, one that you would never have seen from her the first year at Hogwarts. You two have come to a good understanding and surprisingly become good friends. It's not long after that Anna moves into the hallway. Close at hand is Nolan as well. You did great. I don't know what you were worrying about.
It's that stupid question about Novum Spirare. I think it was intentionally trying to trip me up.
That one was definitely worded weird.
I don't know. Do you think I should? I can't take the test. I can't take it back.
Nope, you definitely can't. Of all of the things that we can do, time travel is not one of them.
Maybe I can break in and change the results.
Hey, that is something we can do. And actually, we even have somebody who can check if that's a good idea or not. Although I think I might know the answer. Sans divination.
Mm-hmm. And how did you do?
Oh, failed miserably.
Shut up. You're good at charms.
Yeah, of course I got it. I made my own spell in like third year. End of third year, but you know.
La-di-da, Mr. Smarty Pants.
That's right. And you are going to be Mrs. Smarty Pants, so get used to the name.
Unfortunate name.
So Cresta, you can see the two of them walking down the hallway together.
Cresta is in a pleasantly good mood, so she's gonna kind of like not skip, but she like kind of hurries over to them. Hi.
Cress. Of course you got done early. How was it?
Oh, it was not hard at all. It was super easy. I studied for this like 2 months ago, so.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you read the flashcards I gave you?
Yes, backwards and forwards.
Good. Wilfred did it, so.
Well, Wilfred doesn't know how to read.
Sometimes I think that actually might be true.
That's libel. You can hear Wilfred down the hall walking over.
No, libel has to be written.
For your information, I happen to have gotten back a little ditty. He pulls out a piece of paper, like a note that had gotten to him. My arithmancy newts, newt results, he says.
Oh, wonderful.
Do we need a drum roll?
Quill, did you get the quill back with it? Are you going to tell them now?
What are you talking about?
Wilfred.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got 88%. Look.
You got an O.
You did it!
Technically an E, but yes.
Right.
I couldn't get 100%. That would not have looked great.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Especially with the short answer questions.
Yeah.
What did you two do?
No, me, did not do anything.
Neither one of us did anything. What I did, however, was achieve an E. Or am I going to get some praise or what? I'm impressed by you. Nolan says, "Thank you so much, Nolan. But I'm looking for the praise of the fairer sex." He says, gesturing toward Cressida.
Excuse me? What the fuck am I?
Anathema?
Yes.
Not my wife.
Did your boyfriend cheat on his exams?
I was liking
I don't
our
know.
boyfriend there for a second. And I really detest the idea that I cheated, okay? I worked very hard to
Yes.
get what I needed to do to get here.
Cressida,
Mm.
have you not noticed that he's been in arithmancy for a few years and has yet to get kicked out despite, not knowing how arithmancy works?
You can hear a distant ring of a roar. As if some magical creature of Hagrid's has gotten loose. A few students startle, most stay seated, a minor few, peek in the north courtyard to see if the sound comes from nearby, but it doesn't.
Huh.
I did not cheat. No cheating.
Cressida, how
Yes.
how good are you at identifying types of magic?
Very good, actually. I actually learned this. Well, I have this spell that I've been practicing, but I have never got really to use it. Where I can kind of get people to tell me the truth. It's pretty good.
I'm sorry. What are you going to say?
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you do that? And why don't you ask Wilfred about his quill?
No, there's no reason to talk about my quill. I mean, that seems like super off topic right now. I feel like you're not appreciating the gravity of my accomplishment. So, Hottie comes by, coming down the lane.
Sigrun BRB'd 3 minutes ago.
You can't BRB in a game with 3 people. You can't do that.
Unless she's here and she's just not telling us. Sigrun, are you there?
Fine. It's fine. Keep going.
Art thou there?
Zone of truth. I'm gonna cast it. Let me learn the qualities.
I have the mind of Steelbook. Okay.
She's gonna cast her spell. I think I practiced it once. So.
I don't think it's really gonna be needed, so you can just go. You don't have to roll for it. Yeah. We're at the end.
Wilfred?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color?
Green. Duh.
Okay. What's your favorite class?
Even though it definitely does not go with my skin complexion. Favorite class? History of Magic. I absolutely love the nap time that gives. It's not easy to come by.
Right. What's your favorite thing about Anna?
Mostly her ass.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing about Nolan?
His ass.
All right.
Nolan, like.
I'd ask you what your favorite thing is about me, but I don't think I want the answer to that question.
How much you care about people.
Lock in, Cressida. I'm gonna need you to lock in and get to the point.
It was so sweet. Look at his face.
Wilfred, how did you pass arithmancy?
I magically enchanted 2 quills. One of them is able to move concurrently with the second. It was really hard to get right. And then I faked wanting to do some research with Janice, really had to get her into it, went into the library, and then I wandlessly broke her quill, and then I gave her a replacement quill for which she thanked me for, which I thought was hilarious. And then ever since then, I've been using her answers on my arithmancy papers. I blacked out there for a minute. What did I say?
Wilfred? Gideon? He passed.
Can't do anything about it now. It's fine.
Nope. I can't do.
What did I say? Nolan's like, thank you. I do have a nice ass. And Wilfred blushes.
All right.
Cool.
So I guess now we have to focus on. Oh, once Hati gets here, now we have to focus on doing that thing, right?
Yeah. Once Hati gets here.
Do you think Hati went to any of their actual new classes?
I'm
Hati's
sure.
taken like 5 classes, so.
I'm sure.
Oh, I forgot to give you guys downtime last time. My bad.
Not that we needed it.
Right.
I mean, I guess we could, like, if we wanted to make a spell or
Yeah,
something.
for grades. Yeah.
Well,
Oh wow.
I mean, no.
2 of us have all those, so.
I mean, Hati might want to get a Transfiguration and Charms new, because you have to have an E or higher.
Mm-hmm.
I know for 2 of us, it's like.
What if we give our downtimes to Hati to study?
I mean, you can, because you could fill out in the activity sheet, help Hati study.
I mean, I would.
You can do that. So.
What is it to help somebody study?
I have no idea.
History
It gives
of
them
magic.
it gives them advantage.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna post in discussion the grades.
How pretty we are, Jess.
I know.
You know, Anna's technically taking more classes than Cresta is by 1.
Guess who's gonna be valedictorian?
It's not how that
Good
works.
job. I think has reached the point of her life where she's like, look, I did the work. I'm good. Good night.
Just give me. It's okay. You can ask me to do the speech at the end of the school year. It's totally okay.
Can you do the speech and just like casually convince them that I actually took an extra class?
I don't think that like on the podium while we're doing graduation. Oh
Yeah.
yes, my friend Cressida, who took the same amount of classes as me and got O's in all of them. That totally happened.
There's no valedictorian. There's just head boy and head girl. That's it.
Okay, well, there's 2 head girls.
Yeah.
Jess has to give the speech.
It's one of you that has to give the speech.
My
No,
got
it's
already
both. It's
asked
the
to do.
awkward thing where both of you have to go up to the stand, at the same time.
Maya got
Like,
asked to do a speech. Oh my god, Hati's back. Hi,
Oh,
Sigrid.
hello. Did I do the thing again?
What do you think? What do you think?
Ah, yes. Lovely.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Lovely.
This is a game with 3 people. 3!
Uh-huh. Yeah. I wasn't gone for that long. I was gone for maybe like 5 minutes.
There was 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Huh. Well.
It's been 10 minutes.
Can I use my downtime to make Meteor Swarm?
Technically, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do I just have to assign an activity to help Hati study?
What?
What?
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Do you have to? Well, yeah, you'd have to use one of your activities.
Each creature within a 40 foot
Hati,
radius
I remembered that I didn't assign downtime,
Uh-huh.
and whatever you get in your classes is what you get for your newts, and you only actually gain a newt if you have an E or O. An A does not give you a newt.
Oh. What
Yeah.
am I at? I guess.
So you have E's and everything. You're banned of magical creatures, and then you have
Uh-huh.
2 A's in transfigurations and charms. And Cresta was like, maybe I'll give my activities to help you study,
Please, I would love.
give you advantage.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
you can have them because I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
So then, if you want to study for those 2 things, then you could do a charms modifier check and a transfiguration modifier check. Add advantage for both of them if Cresta is giving 2 of her periods.
I'm giving 3 of my downtime activities. I'm genuinely not doing anything.
Don't really know what the third one's going to be, though, because Hati's not getting a herbology
all right.
at all.
Charms. Here we go. That's a 24. Thank you. You saved me from a nat 1.
Mhm.
All right. Transfig. Another 24.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so both those go up to E's, and
Let's
you
that
will
go.
get you'll get newts in every class that you're taking except for herbology. But you won't have a newt with honors in anything.
I mean, that's fine. Hati doesn't need honors. She
Yeah.
has honors on the battlefield, let's be honest.
Very much so. Took out a fucking Hydra. Okay, took out a slime dragon.
Took out,
Beat that.
a
Took
brute
out a
Slime
real
dragon,
dragon
a
in my
real
3rd
dragon,
year.
a big brood mother in her
Yeah.
4th year.
What makes you
Alpha
qualify for this job?
Acromantula. Yeah,
You know.
yeah. you just drop down all of the trophies.
Yes.
that you accumulated.
Well, let's hear it. Let's see.
This is
here.
from 3rd year.
This
This
year.
is from 4th year. This is from 5th year. This is from 6th year, technically. What do I need to roll to
I'm
make a
sorry, you did
spell?
this when you were 13? 12 actually. My birthday was in 2 days.
Excuse me.
These
There's
are all self-defense, by the way.
Also,
also the giant squid underneath the lake
Oh yeah, I can't
Mhm.
forget that.
with
Yep.
beholder stats.
So what
am I
are the
doing?
rolls I need to do for making a spell?
It's a investigation
Right.
check.
Right.
Yep, and then I had it.
History magic?
No, yeah, and it's School of Magic, and then History of Magic. I don't know. No History of Magic. It was Investigation, School of Magic, and then Spellcasting Ability check.
Gotcha.
Here, you gotta do it. Are you going to succeed?
I don't want you to. Don't look at me. Don't look at my stuff.
You can delete the rolls technically, so I gotta I gotta make sure everything's over good over the board.
Fine. Hold on. I'll do it in rolling then for everyone
This is
to
about
see.
to become the only other 9th level spell in the game
Investigation.
for
Damn
one
it.
episode.
I'm gonna use my inspo.
Oh, you're rolling a rolling channel, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nat 1. You have a plus
I'm gonna
17 to investigation?
Yeah, I have expertise in it. I've always had investigation
Yeah.
proficiency, so hold on.
Yeah, 12 plus 5.
Alright, remove my
You have a 20
inspiration.
in intelligence?
Yeah.
Cool.
Anna's no fucking slouch. She's a smart cookie. That's a natural 20. Do I get advantage on any of these checks?
No.
Please.
If you had Nolan with you, couldn't you have gotten like a D4 from him to make it a 40?
These are downtimes. They're not in game.
I'm studying with Nolan. Alright, now it's School of Magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it mean like the School of Magic that it would be if it was created?
Mm-hmm.
So this would definitely be JHC. This is evocation.
Transfiguration.
Are you sure?
You're conjuring a swarm of meteors from space.
I don't see. I'm just evoking. I'm not conjuring. It's not conjuration. It's an evocation spell.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But also, like, create bonfire is an evocation spell in 5e and is a transfiguration spell in this game.
Well, Muco Volatilis changes your boogers into bats, but that's a JHC spell.
That's a good point. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, you want me to roll Anna's persuasion? All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Roll to persuade.
No. Jess's persuasion.
It's the same as Anna's.
That one.
Do I actually have to roll that?
That one. Yeah,
What
do
if
it.
What if I get a good roll? And
Go
I
ahead,
waste it?
do it. That's not how that works.
28.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, JHC. You had a very good point about the bat bogey hex.
Oh, but it's only plus 10. Oh wait, is it School of Magic? Who's like is it plus the modifier that you? It's just School of Magic. It's still only a plus 10.
Mm-hmm. How is that a plus 10? The maximum is plus 5.
I have the fucking JHC shit. I have the fucking obscure.
Yo, you're right.
$24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Last one. It's a fucking. Hey, Maya, what can you do for me here?
I was gonna say, so like I have an extra downtime slot left since Hati didn't use the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just help out
You
Anna
can help
with making
help
spell?
action, yeah. Yep.
There you go.
Bless, thank you. Natural 20.
It's 2 nat 20s in the creation of the spell.
Magic.
Yes.
Let me quickly check one thing, because with 2 nat 20s, that's pretty cool. You will get to roll 2 extra d6 the first time you cast this.
I am going to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Magnus Gideon, you better put me on immediately as an aura. Summon Meteor.
Yeah. Go arrest that guy. Meteor swarm. he's resisting. He's resisting.
He was resisting arrest.
Yeah. She said in court.
He can fucking summon a giant thunderbird and smite people from the air. I have to be just as cool as that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
All right. So now that we have that out of the way, we've all been talking in the hallway mostly about newts and stuff. We also revealed that Wilfred cheated to get through his arithmancy newt. So that worked. And it is at this time that Hati walks through the hallway here toward us. Drusilla is close behind.
You know, I feel pretty good about that one.
Yeah, that would be because Cresto went over the flashcards with you for like 5 hours yesterday.
Well, you know, it helped.
I think you might actually have earned yourself a newt. At least when it comes to the practical portion, it seemed like you impressed Professor Flitwick.
I mean, it's always practical stuff I'm good with. It's just the written stuff I'm terrible at.
Yeah. I might have edited a few of your answers while you weren't looking.
What?
To help you, obviously. Thought you wouldn't mind.
But like, what if I was right and you were wrong?
Be for real.
I'm just saying.
It was pretty cool is not a great start to any short answer.
Listen, if it was pretty cool, it was pretty cool.
And you guys can hear that as Hati and Drusilla comes closer.
Hati, Drew.
Oh, hey guys.
How'd it go?
I think it went pretty good. I'm feeling confident, so good.
That was a no-brainer for me, at least. Drusilla says. In fact, I'm thinking we go for celebratory drinks, she says, kind of parroting the thing that Cresta said from before.
This is the only time I am fully willing to get drunk.
I mean, what, we only have like 3 more days till convocation? Where did the time go?
As much as I love, the idea of us getting absolutely plastered, we do have something else to take care of.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get changed, and then, yeah, let's do what we have to do. Maybe tonight, we gotta make sure that she's not in her office.
Yeah.
Still have no idea what we're looking for in there, but at least, we'll have room to look.
She leaves. I think she'll like turn around and be like, I think she's gonna come over, take Hati's like face in both of her hands, and kind of like give like little scritches. You did so good, she says. I think she's gonna give you a kiss. And she's gonna leave.
Bye, Drew.
Take your jaw up off the floor, Nolan says.
I don't say shit like that to you.
He doesn't have his eyes on. He can't see you. Wilfred says.
Well, listen, when he does have his eyes on, I know what he's looking at. It's not that hard.
Respectfully.
To
No
be
one
fair,
says.
If you have to say
Apparently-
respectfully, obviously you aren't.
apparently Wilfred is looking at both Nolan and Anna's though. So
I did not say that. There's no way I said that.
Yeah. There's no way that you said that that was your favorite part of me.
Your eyes?
She, like, swings her head over to look at him.
He looks at Cressida. Like, what did I say?
well, we all know that you're apparently an ass man now. So
Oh, God.
yeah.
Godric's left nutsack.
I think you owe her flowers.
And me. No one says. And he's like, we're not helping.
At least buy Nolan dinner first.
Preferably something, higher class. Maybe. Ooh, Hopping Pod, I hear, has a good new stew on. What? Yeah, like it's like shepherd's pie. Oh. Two of them are talking in the hallway.
I
Hey.
think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. All right.
No, say your thing.
She's like kind of looking at her stuff. I think I probably just had. I don't know where to go. Like, what do I do with myself now?
Right?
Do any of you know?
And you set me up too perfectly. Now it's like weird.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know. Go ahead.
I should have just gone. Hati, as I was going to say, and was planning on saying prior to Anna saying that, you begin to hear something with your keener ears. You hear this heavy crack, hiss. You can hear a scream. You turn down toward the end of the long Oxford corridor, toward the doors that head out into the herbology wing.
The hell?
Something's wrong.
I'm gonna just start like speed walking and then start going to like a run. Something's going on.
Cressida, Hati is suddenly on alert.
Cressida sighs, not really willing for the moment to come, but she's going.
Where do you keep the orb?
She gives it on her, like in like a little thing on her side.
Let's.
You can feel it beginning to heat up. You can feel like a vibration. It is currently active of its own volition. Hati's walking over toward the door, and you get this sudden flash of Hati much further down the hallway getting trampled as something bursts through the door and lands directly on top of her, a huge acromantula. So you see that in a moment, and you can see Hati walking past you. Yep, you put your wand out, it wraps around Hati. Hati's kind of pulled back, a little confused. Cressida, you have seconds.
They're here. She looks at Anna. They're here.
What?
I'm moving forward. Shit. Where?
Cressida, the orb is just shaking violently now inside of its bag.
I saw them. They're gonna come through the wall that Hati was just about to head towards.
She's gonna run forward and brace herself to cast Aranya Exame.
Hati has her claws out now. Is ready to punch at whatever comes through.
Cressida's gonna grab the orb.
You go down, grab on, and there is a burst of cosmic magic. And you feel your mind split to a million different possibilities. And you all begin to see things. Or rather, Cressida. Cressida, you can see Trelawney screaming as she stares out at an acromantula that hisses at her through her window. The thing strikes down, breaking the glass. "To the stairs! To the stairs!" she yells out. At her 4th year divinations class, and everyone runs as 3 more come bursting out from outside windows. Trelawney sprints, throwing a spell behind her to no avail. She rushes for the trapdoor and opens it, being attacked from behind as she falls out from the trapdoor and onto the 6th floor landing of the serpentine staircase. One leaps down and pins her to the ground. She desperately fights to push off the fangs of the beast that look to kill her. The other spiders, however, leave her to their brother to devour. They leap from the metal railing down to younger students. The students throw spells out toward the jumping spiders, but their spells are deflected away by their carapaces, exploding elsewhere, and you can see them weave webbing across the cylindrical room and attack students who run out to their defense. You see Rin running out to their defense. You can see the face of fear across Drusilla's soft eyes as they rush down a coiling tower staircase and exit along the ground floor. "To the room of protection!" You can hear an Auror barking orders across large swaths of students down here. They direct students away, who rush out the doors and out across the viaduct bridge. At the bottom, Drusilla slams into... she slams into... Would it be... Juniper. "Drew! What's happening?" "The acromantula are attacking." They scream in panic. "As quickly as you can! To the south campus!" you can hear downstairs. "Go from the entrance dungeon down to the Auror screams as Drusilla and Juniper watch the Auror be silenced. She's flattened by a great beast from further down the hallway with 8 hairy legs. The students around her scream, and our friends run as fast as they can. Drusilla, weakened by her potion fiasco earlier. You watch as the both of them run for their lives. But the arachnids are faster. You can see Drusilla is tackled to the ground by the horde of oncoming acromantula, and Juniper stops in their tracks in fear. And then you can see the moving staircases. Alabaster stone shifts and clicks into position as the Ravenclaw students are evacuated from their common room. Students rush in orderly fashion, trying to make their way out to the entrance hall, but their fate is not to reach it in time. You can see an Auror blown through a door and skids along the stonework of the stairs, as many adult acromantula crawl out of the doorway like ants. They jump from stairs to stairs, weaving a web up towards the students as they scream. You can see Janice and Professor Dildero looking down below, and an acromantula lands on the railing below them. "No!" They yell back from another student nearby. You can see Reese draws a quick symbol in the air, blasting it back and away. And then the tremors hit. The staircase moves with everyone on it. Professor Dildero is just about to cast out his big spell, and he nearly falls over to the side. The bottom stairs begin to fall into the chasm below, and Janice is pulled down the steps with it by gravity. "Help!" they scream out, dropping their wand and trying to grab anything they can in the panic. That's when you see Darius reflexively grab them by the robe. as they dangle far above, like a floating stake to the acromantula below. And then, Cressida, you are pulled back into the moment.
Okay.
The doors to the Oxford corridor break open from the outside. You can now hear the fighting from the northern grounds ever clearly. Screeching through the interior, 3 acromantula burst into the space. One crawling along the wall, one leaping out forward, looks left, right, and runs forward. The other one crawling up toward the ceiling in a way.
Is Nolan nearby?
Nolan is right next to you guys.
She's gonna look at him. Do you remember that spell that you used to make us faster? Everything else slow down.
This is too long of a sentence. You have maybe 3 seconds.
Teach me what you did to slow everything down.
He will, I think, like, hearing the breaking and everything, he's obviously, I think he has danger sense, so he was able to, like, sense when it was coming and then, like, turned toward that direction, like, got out his wand, and that's when it happened. So then the moment that burst through the door and you ask that question, he looks toward you, and he is going to put a hand on your shoulder and grip, and you pull out the orb, and he's obviously able to see it, as was stated before, and he puts a hand forward and grasps down on it, both of your hands on, and there is a flash. And you, Anna, Wilfred, Nolan, and Hati are all caught up in this moment, as like Hati looks like ready to fight, and then everything just stops. But not quite. You can see the acromantula barely moving. And of course, this is not time travel. This is just literally like putting you all into a quick coma.
This is stasis.
Yeah, a shared hallucination.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Krista, what's going on?
Okay. The acromantula are going to come from different directions. There's a lot of people that are going to be in trouble. Rin, Trelawney, Janice, Dildero. We're all going to need to split up. Something.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Drusilla.
Where?
She was with Juniper. They were going somewhere. I know Janice is on the moving staircase. Rin is near the divinations tower with Trelawney.
While you guys are talking, I like to think that we can see like an overlay of like where we actually are in the space, and then we're like kind of spirits, almost disembodied like bodies in the area. And you can see Hati like in like a readied position, and the acromantula like, so she's like right here, and it's like slowly out toward her. Anyway, keep going.
Where was Drusilla again? Where do we see her?
On the viaduct bridge.
Gotcha.
So Drusilla's
and as Cressida is talking, there's like flashes of the imagery of where they are, what's happening.
Me and Nolan are buying time, but you guys are much more of the battle-friendly people.
That's fine.
I'd reckon we have like 5 minutes at most. Before we had 15. Yeah.
It's okay. All right. We just gotta lock in. Hati, you are heading to the viaduct bridge, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Cress, I guess you take Wilfred and head to the divinations tower. Rin is a great combatant, but she's not good alone. She doesn't like spiders.
if we all split up, I don't know if we'll have enough firepower. Wait, there's something else here. He puts his hand out, and you can see like a golden thread appear. He plucks it once, and you can see an overview of the entire battle outside. Bird's eye view. You can see them pouring out of the forest and everything, and you can see coming in from the west another horde that is running toward the battle. Cresta, I want you to make a divinations check. Because I think Wilfred, the moment he sees this, is like, I think my dad was down in the encampment. They don't know what's happening. They're going to get overrun.
Just div, not div plus wisdom.
Div plus wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. 25.
You feel like they might not. You get this. You don't get the feeling that this is a bad thing.
It's fine. That horde is not here for... I don't think they're here for us.
What are they here for? And when Wilfred asks that question, as things do, and when you're in control like this, you can see them arrive at the battle and leap over the wizards and attack the other Acromantula. Wait. Where'd this one come from then? Nolan points out toward the one that's like leaping out at Hati right now.
Well. Okay.
You can see there are some that make it past the line and up into the school.
Yeah.
So we're not being overrun necessarily. I mean, we are, but we're getting help. We can do this. We fought more Acromantula before, and if we can get to the people that we need to, we might be able to gain
Save
enough
the day.
footing to push them back. Yeah. Okay.
Cresta, you can feel the power beginning to wane, beginning to strain on you. Time's already 10.
Alright, then what? We're splitting up?
Yeah, sounds like it.
That's the idea.
Nolan, are you with me, or are you going to find someplace safe?
Someplace safe. No, I'll be with you.
All
We'll
right,
meet back up on the moving staircases.
Moving staircase is where we're headed.
Alrighty. Okay, let's do this.
None of you are allowed to die, by the way.
Don't count on it.
Wasn't in the
No one's-
itinerary today.
No one's dying.
Let's defeat fate, shall we? Nolan says. With a big smile.
We've done it before, quite a few times. We can do it again.
It's kind of like a habit for us.
I think fate might be sick of us.
God, I hope so. And it's going, I think like Hati, you like walk over, stand where you are standing and look up at this thing slowly coming toward you, the glistening fangs coming right at you.
I'm gonna like reflexively kind of like just start getting the mental ignition going to like just punch forward into the face.
Where's the... Drusilla? Why did I say Drusilla? Cressida?
Mhm. That's me.
That's her.
All right.
Don't die.
Oh god. What am I doing? Hold on.
Sent new music.
Ooh.
Mm.
Got it looped.
I'm looping it.
Do you want me to do my thing now?
What? No, we're in
Okay.
the pause. Do you want to unpause?
Oh yeah, no. I
You had
thought
a
we
little bit of
unpaused
time
already.
left over. Do you want to do something else?
Oh no, she's grabbing Wilfred's hand and she's taking off.
Do you want to
All
clear
right.
off a stuff?
Lady love to go save.
I mean,
Fuck
you grab his
Johnny.
hand, and then I think Wilfred's like, "Baby, I'm over there."
Hmm.
He,
Oh,
like,
right.
looks-
Yeah, this way.
No.
Huh? I don't know
He's gonna
directions.
walk over, put a hand on your hand because you're very frazzled. Get your head in the game, and he's going to look down at the orb in your hand, and you release, and you suddenly are shunted back into your body, as is everybody, and this large spider comes out toward you. Hati, that is a 26 to hit.
26 to hit? I mean, yeah, that hits.
Okay, you immediately come out of it, and you get into it. This thing hits you like full front, and bears its fangs down into you. Your turn immediately. I'll just roll my damage here. Make a quick con save.
Con save.
God save, please. Make sure to add, since I'm still there, a
Mhm.
+5 to your.
So
con save.
26 to the con save.
Cool.
How much
So you'll
damage?
take less. Just as a total, it'll be 39 points.
We're still above
gee.
200, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's disgusting. I'm so sorry, but that's vile.
Yo, above 200.
As a
No.
sorcerer, you made a barbarian sorcerer.
Yup.
Fuck.
Disgusting.
I'm crying. I'm actually. I
haven't
rubbed my
even
eyes and there
raged
was
yet.
wet there. I know. Oh. Okay. So this thing barrels into you, like flatten. And this is the pre-fight, but it partially flattens you to the ground. Except it doesn't. You were able to see it coming. You were able to get ready, and you grab it, and like Hati's feet come sliding along the hallway, and then it comes down, and then you holding it there, and like it's you pull its fangs out of you, and you look at this fucker in its 8 eyes, and it goes like, "What did I just do?" Just sees your eyes, and what do you do, Hati?
As I'm like holding it, like I'm gonna like twist my, I'm gonna like twist my wrists like inward as I'm holding the fangs, and I'm just gonna like shut the claws straight forward, just so it stabs into it.
Stabs upward. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We'll consider that a crit. Go ahead and do
All
your
right.
stealth.
Oh god. All right. Crit. Here we
Mhm.
go. Okay. So 46 plus 12. That's 23. And I need a con save.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Which they deal. Yeah, that's a 5 on the die. It deals double damage as well.
Oh.
The poison.
All right. That's
Because
12d6
it's
poison then.
it's natural predator.
43. Yeah.
Put out your claws right out into its face, and they kind of like carve through, and then you whip to either side, and the entire head is gone. The whole thing limps down onto the ground, and around you, other pieces of the battle are going on. Anna, you can see one of them is running out toward, like leaping out at Wilfred. Wilfred is screaming like a little girl and running. Not to say he's not going to fight, just that he is terrified.
I'm blasting that thing.
Now I'm gonna try to hit him. You know what? Let's do like a contested like dexterity check.
Oh shit! Just a
Yeah.
dexterity
I
check? Do I like sleight of hand?
I didn't do very well. No, just dexterity. I didn't do very well.
Actually, fucking amazing.
Cool.
R.I.P. to you, 20.
You got 20?
Yeah.
Cool. You go first then. This thing is about to fucking flatten Wilfred. It's like crawling along the wall. Like, wait, I'm trying to get like on the camera.
Ew. I'm just like slide forward towards him and then cast like a Rania Exime and try to blast it backward.
All right, con save. Okay, I think that's gonna save. That's a 20.
Yeah, well, our I think our save DCs are 18.
Okay. So you cast out Rani Exumai. You still deal half damage, which you can go ahead and roll, but it kind of just takes the hit. These guys are emboldened, and they're ready to kind of take these things that they're normally weak to. So it kind of tanks that damage and is going to bite down at Wilfred. Go! Cool. Wilfred, very luckily, skitters to the side and like slams his body onto the wall as it cracks the bedrock beside him. He then like gives it a kick in the face, and as he does so, there is a like little sonic boom on his foot, and it's also going to hit. Oh, that's a 19 on the die. Okay, and together we're gonna scorch this fucker. What did you get?
Damn it! I was almost roll. Was it 46?
Yeah.
I should probably. It's been a while since I cast a Rania Exime. That is 46 plus. What was it? The thing that I have. I have a thing. I have a thingy. I have a thingy thing that does a thing.
That's 29 points of damage from Wilfred's wandless bullshit.
That is 19 points of damage for me.
Fuck yeah. Together, there is like the scorching heat, the kick, boom, and this thing comes blowing through the way and hits the wall and splatters. Wilfred looks back and like, yeah, and he's going to give you a high five as you can see something run over top of the both of you. Oh, shit. I hate how they can do that.
They're spiders. They're going to crawl everywhere.
And Cressida coming right at you.
Oh, no.
Illegal.
As this thing comes down at you, Nolan is coming to your defense. No! He just screams out, no! And jumps up with his stave in between. And that's a natural 20. Okay.
It's gonna bite no one?
Go Nolan. That was Nolan's roll. I wasn't expecting him to, but yeah, that's what the dice are telling me here. So Nolan puts out his stave, and the moment that it comes down to hit him, there is a golden blast that comes from around him, and this acromantula is blasted back and skids onto the ground with a heavy thud, and is on its back for a moment, and he is going to flip his stave around and point it out toward it. You can see the eyes glowing gold, and he is going to cast out like a he's got to cast out Sagittario, and you can see a grain of arrows shoot out, and all of them make their mark right on that weak spot on its underbelly, and it's dead. He immediately turns right back around toward you, Cresta, and says, "Get to the serpentine staircase."
She just nods and takes off.
He gave you extra time. Okay,
said
you go
bet.
running down the hall. You can see acromantula are beginning to pour out of different parts of the castle. At least, and when I say pour out, it's not like the Horde. Hundreds are in the north. There's dozens in here. One of them you can see burst through the astronomy tower door. As a like fourth year is running, screaming through the hallway. What do you do?
Rin is in trouble. She just keeps running.
You're gonna let this fourth year die?
For Rin? Yes.
Damn. All right.
No,
So-
Cressida. No one dies. That's the whole point. We just had this thing.
Fine, I'll save him.
Thank
What do you want to do? What? Give me the flavor. What do you want to do?
You have extra time to
She-
get to her. So you might as well use
She
it to
will
save.
just as she kind of enters the area, she will yell duck and cast out Arania at this thing.
This kid sees the head girl and skids onto the ground, sliding. Sorry, what did you cast?
Arania.
Got you. Bright flash of white light. That's a 3 on the con save, on the dice at least, and it gets blown back onto the back wall. Actually, breaks through the wall with its heavy carapace into like actually, I think that's like one of the professors. It's like not Babbling's office. It's Sinistra's office breaks into there, and you can see it like scorched and smoldering. And this like little kid looks up toward you, just breathing heavily, scared, and sees you.
She will like take a moment to kneel. Hey, it's okay. What you gotta do is you gotta run, okay? Don't look back. If you see anybody, you grab them on the way, alright?
And they're gonna kick up to their feet, probably like, thank you, and they're gonna run. Okay. And now you realize you saw their face. You saw them running on the viaduct bridge ahead of Drusilla. So, hope they make it. You run to the serpentine staircase. And Hati, Anna, you guys are here in the Oxford corridor. Many other students are running away. You guys can see those like big doors that have blown open to the north. And you guys have your mark. What do you guys do?
First Anna is sending Wilfred to go with Cresta as he's supposed to do.
Right ahead of you, he's gonna say. He'll go with her.
And I guess she'll turn to Hati. You good?
Never better. She puts up like a thumbs up.
She got a broom?
Knuckles bleeding.
She kind of like looks at her pockets. No.
Akio, your broom. You'll be able to get to the viaduct easier.
North
Sassy.
Courtyard's right there. So you have to be outside to Accio it.
Let's go get him then.
That she's gonna grab Nolan's wrist and like pull him off to the moving staircase. That's where it is. Yeah.
All right. Yep. All right. What Nolan's going to do is he's going to diminuendo himself until he's like this small, and is going to like grab onto your shoulder as you're running.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay. And Hati, you would run out into the North Courtyard, and then like pull your wand out, flick it into the sky, and you like as you're still running through the courtyard, you can see Acromantia like hitting the roof and running across the roof up there, and you leap up and land right on your broom as it takes you up into the sky and across the diagonally across the campus.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of them. Jesus.
And that's where we're gonna take a break. Now, when we come back, we're gonna do some fights. Not only that, thank you for a wonderful opener for everybody here. I'll pull that there. I had something I wanted to say. Oh, right. So because of what you guys did in fourth year, these battles are easier. Which, funny enough, is probably proportional since we're doing a player per. What Hati would have seen is multiple botchlings like crawling over the rooftops and joining the battle. Meanwhile, now there aren't. All the botchling, because there's only like, because the botchlings are at like war with each other. Like they have their different factions.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no big spiders.
Just all little baby dudes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. 10 minutes, everybody. See you then.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
we have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
All right, we're back.
Wow.
Everyone back. Oh, I muted this site. Sorry. Hello, everyone here.
Hello.
Hello, Cresta, Anna. I guess it's only important that Maya's here.
What?
Hi. You ready
I'm
to fight
eating
a
my
fight?
anxiety chips.
Yeah. I need you to eat your battleship. That's what I need.
Oh, you don't want that person. That's the person that plays Far Cry. That's a completely different individual.
I think you might need to channel that Maya right now. Mhm.
All right, time to defeat John Seed. I got this.
Daddy
Love you.
John.
I need you to know, yeah, I could not say that on camera, but yes.
I know you. I know you. All right. Cressida. After helping that kid, you ran straight for the serpentine staircase. Now, you got here a little bit earlier because Nolan got the nat 20 for you. That's very fortuitous. But only for one reason. Just because it makes the biggest thing easiest. Let me show you. Oh, you know what? I want to move my camera. Okay. You would walk in. I'll turn on your torch. You walk into the serpentine staircase, this big circular thing, and you look up and can see spiders pooling out of the trapdoor above and out of the windows, and long strands are beginning to be created from the ceiling and across. Now, see, you might notice that there are 2 botchlings in this area. Not anymore. Up above, you can hear the students all kind of huddling together, being pushed into a corner. Up from above, oh, it's hard to get this one. Where? Come on. Where is it? Ugh. There we go. Okay. Up above, you normally have this. What you have right now is screaming from upstairs and Professor Trelawney, who has just climbed down to the bottom and is like on the railing looking down toward all of you. The acromantula down there and everything. You enter the battle before she is pinned, before she is properly attacked.
Mm-hmm. Which is all the way at the top, right?
Yep, Wilfred is running down. I think you can probably hear him like, "I'm coming, honey, I'm coming."
Okay. Alright.
You get first go. You know students are here. Rin is about to come around the corner here to protect.
God. Okay.
And you are down on the ground floor.
I'm gonna have to apparate. There's like
1,
literally
2,
no
3,
other way I'm
4.
getting up there in the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to apparate.
It's under duress, but yeah.
Yeah. It's just a matter, do I apparate all the way to the top or do I apparate to Rin? No, you know what? Yeah, she's gonna apparate to where she knows Rin is gonna come out, because if she can have help, it'll be easier saving Trelawney.
Now, apparition, while you can do it, because the wards are quite weak on Hogwarts grounds, there is still going to be an added difficulty level.
Mm-hmm.
But you can go ahead and give me a spellcasting ability check if you want to.
Okay.
It's 100 feet away, basically, that you're trying to apparate to.
Is 19 enough? Or do I need
19
to use...
is enough to make the jump, not exactly where you're going to want it. It's a slight off target.
Okay, give me...
So you're not going to
'Cause
end
I
up in a
have-
different part of the castle, but you won't end up on target.
If I were to get like a 23, do you think that'd be better?
Yes.
Okay, then I will change my... Well, do I have an inspo? Let me try inspo first. Let me try an inspo before I waste a port. No? Okay. I'm gonna change my 14 to an 18 to make it a 23.
Okay. You jump straight up right into this hallway, right as Rin is rounding the bend, having heard the screams coming around. Cressida! There is a sudden thump, and you appear.
Hey. It's go
How
time,
did you-
okay?
Yeah, sure. She has her
Okay.
wand in her hand.
We need to get these spiders off, and then Trelawney's gonna need our help.
You tell me to jump. I'll say how high.
Good.
Okay. You now start the battle up in a better position. That would be the exact moment that Trelawney gets floored.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the high-pitched scream from upstairs, and so can Rin as well. Sybil, she yells.
All right.
Okay. Wilfred enters in from outside. Where'd you go? And he looks up and just sees all of the acromantula here. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's roll initiative.
Woo, 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 woo. Wee, wee.
So we've got you and Rin, and then we've got Wilfred. We've got the acromantula.
17.
Technically, I've
Which-
drawn it too.
I am proud of myself because I never roll high in initiative ever.
Wilfred gets a 12. Rin gets a 20, so it looks like Rin's good. Cresta, you're there. Wilfred, she'll go last. Acromantula, right after Rin. All right. I think she, because like you've kind of taken point here, Rin is going to be like, what first?
Above table, who? It's fourth years that are here with us, right?
Indeed, they are. You guys are the golden year, remember? Don't expect them to be anywhere near as ready or powerful as you guys were.
Yeah. But they're fourth years. They should know Arania.
You know, I think a lot of students didn't consider it a needful spell.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. Okay. She's gonna look at Erin. We need to get the younger years away from them. They're just gonna be in the way.
She'll push through. Okay, she's gonna run up, look at all these fuckers, and I think she can get 3. We get 30 feet, 45. And then I can also, I figured out how to elevate. But it moves. It got larger. Can I get smaller, please? I really wish I could. I'm pretty sure she can at least get... Whoa, it's 50-foot cone now. Yeah, she can get those 3 in the same cone. They're all within 30. All right. Just not that one. Okay, 3.6. As you can see, I also dropped some new music as well. Okay. Those are both fails. And 1 success. All right. These 2 are going to be pushed over here. There you go. Drop that one down. This one will hit the wall. Unfortunately, they do not go prone according to the spell. This one resists. And I'll roll the damage. She, of course, upcast that shit. That's going to be 37 points of radiant damage to these 2, which is a very good chunk. Done. And then this one, let's have a 37. Help. We got 2 odd numbers.
You said half of 37?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Divided by 2 is 18.
Yep.
All right. So she runs out there. Radieximai! There's that bright flash, and that is exactly how you saw it in your vision. These Acromantula, unaware that a new student was coming into the ranks, get blown back and hit the wall with a heavy hit. This one sways and kind of like puts its legs up in front of its eyes, and you can hear the hissing from a bunch of other ones. This one especially that was about to grab these kids. All right. That's her action. She will bonus. Oh no! Is there anybody above her? There is. Oh, but they're like turned toward her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she can't really do because there's no saving throw. Cantrip. But is there something that she could do that would help? I think she's going to yell to the kids, "Jump!" And she is going to jump down herself. Yeah.
Okay.
And cast Spongify on the ground. So that should help them whenever they go. Well, I didn't really roll for them. I'll see right now. Yeah, they go last. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spider's turns. They don't really care as much. They care about her. She hurt them. That's fine. You haven't really made yourself known very much, but you are in the doorway. So I think a few of them are going to drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Which is perfect because Wilford's down there. Boom. Boom. And boom. 3 of them drop down to fight Rin. So they're going to get their hits in. Okay. And then this one right here is going to try to abduct these kids. I cannot believe I rolled a 2. I cannot believe that I rolled a 2. I mean, that's nuts. So what? I don't even understand. So this thing comes out toward them, and you can see the kids are like looking down the way, like I don't want to fucking jump. And this thing leaps out toward them. A few of the kids like throw up their wands and cast spells and kind of blast this thing back just a bit. Yeah. It's there with them. Then we got these 2. Again, you haven't gone yet, so yeah, I think this thing's going to climb up on like the wall and around,
Mm-hmm.
and is also going to try to grapple. Grapple. A 6. Okay, well, you know, I'll roll a contest. Oh, okay, they fail. They're going to web them up. You ain't going nowhere. Webbed up. Okay. We still have these two little guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one's going to go down on its line, and this one is going to crawl around over here. But, okay. Oh, I think this one might see Wilfred, so I can have it drop down. Okay. Then we do have the one upstairs. Okay. We're all good now. Let's get our 3 attacks on Rin. One doesn't hit, 2 does. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. That's fine. Okay. Watch this. Ta-da-da. I'll make 2 con saves. Success and fail. That is a total, with all of the damage, poison, and everything included, to 84 points of piercing and poison damage to Rin. She's still up.
That's an ouch.
Mm-hmm. All right. There's that. Then we're going to have an attack on Wilfred. That's a fail. This little thing runs out at him, and he, like, conjures a baseball bat and boom, hits it out of the park. Okay. And then up here, we got this guy. Yep. And at advantage, too. Okay. So that's a 17 on the die to hit her prone. So that's going to be some damage. That is an 80 points with its multi-attack here. I forgot they had multi-attack. I need to do 3 more attacks on Rin. Yep, she's bloodied. So up at the top, you can hear the screaming as this thing is trying to bite down toward her, and she's like putting up her hands and smacking it away and trying her best to find her wand, but it like rolls off of the railing and falls down toward the ground. Okay, and I need 3 more attacks on. Actually, just 2 because the little ones don't get the multi-attack. Oh, lucky Rin. Neither one hits. It's a 5 and a 9 on the die. I forgot to say, but she would have had to Protego to miss one of the other ones, so that Protego would still be up. She's good. Okay. Cressida, your go.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to use one of my 3 4th level spell slots. And I'm going to cast Expecto Patronum.
All right. I think there's a ferret.
Mine is a phoenix.
Okay. Bird. I'll
take the goose.
Wait a second. There's a heron now. That's way
I
better.
literally just said you should do the crane. Hi, I'm back.
You're muted. Yeah.
God, those long ass legs.
Contain yourself, Maya.
Oh man.
There's furry and scaly. What's that? Feathery?
Yeah.
I
Feathers.
think I think it's like feathery, but I personally would say aviary.
Something about the wisp. I don't know. But yeah, she's gonna cast out Expecto Patronum.
Pretty sure you get to make an attack with it.
At 4th level. Oh god. I do. There is damage with it. Let me scroll to find it. God damn, why is there so much text? I believe it's 5d10, but because I upcast it, 6d10. But I also think I need to roll something else.
It's an attack. You need to make an attack.
Okay. Maybe 2 seconds.
It operates like a conjured creature that can't be attacked.
So it's a spell attack first. 30.
Yeah, and that's gonna hit. Wait,
Wonderful.
I mean, it's a. Oh yeah. This is one of the spells that get away with it because it's a melee spell attack,
Yep.
and it's only ranged spell attacks that get deflected.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you cast a spell, you can choose to conjure an incorporeal or corporeal Patronus. You must
It's a
make
long description. I don't need to. You don't need to read it. It's okay.
It's roll 5d10. Depending on it's 5d10 at base. But then you push something. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Like it has to roll to. It needs to roll a save. That's what I was looking for.
No, there's no save for this.
No, that's for
I don't think
Dementors.
so. It's for Dementors. It's a wisdom check, I think, or something.
Yeah. With creatures in the area can't be frightened, within its light and stuff, and it's just gonna deal some damage to it. I think it might move the person, so you can search for that.
It
in the
does, but it doesn't require a save. It's just automatically pushed back if it hits.
Yeah.
I think 5 feet. I don't know. I think it might be 5 feet plus. No, that might be ironic. Hold on. On a hit, the target takes 5d10 radiant damage, and the Patronus pushes the target up to 5 feet plus a number of feet equal to 5 times your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah,
the Patronus moves with the target to remain within 5 feet of it and does not use any movement to do so.
Mm-hmm.
What spell? What level did you cast this as, Maya?
4th.
Yeah, 4th level or higher, the damage increases by 1d10. So that's 6d10 you roll. And the radius of the dim light increases by 5 feet for each spell slot above 3rd. Okay.
Who did you want to attack?
She's just centering it on, or that one that's like closest to them, the one that just webbed them up.
Okay. Yay! That's all the way to the wall.
That is
roll your damage.
29.
All right. You want to give us the flavor for this?
Not particularly.
All right. Wilfred's turn then, unless you still want to go. If you have anything else, bonus action, anything like that?
Nope.
Wilfred, he sees Rin getting attacked. He ain't about to have that. He'll run, completely taking the attack of opportunity from this fucker. And he is going to cast at 9th level Arania Exume. Okay. Can someone tell me how many dice that is? Oh, and at this level he got a portent too. No, not portent. I meant to say, what the fuck is it called? Metamagic. He'll heighten that
Yeah.
bitch. Cool. They all fail.
It's 646 at base. So that's at second level. It's a second level spell.
He's gonna also empowered that. And that is 42 points.
Yeah, 96.
That is 42 points of radiant damage, and these guys are completely blown back into this little corner here, away from Rin. Attack of opportunity that I didn't do yet. Doesn't hit him. Bitch. I'm just gonna throw him down there too. He does actually punt it with the baseball bat, like I was saying. He's gonna run over Rin, and they're going to like kind of grasp arms. And she says, "Students incoming." She looks straight up, and Wilfred gets ready. He will bonus action cast Spongify to make the area larger as well to get ready for them. Where's Cressida? Did you see her come through? She's up there. How the fuck? And Trelawney's turn. She's gonna try to get out. Okay. Not happening today.
Does she have portents?
She's a Grim Diviner.
They should
roll.
still have portents.
She should still have
Not
two.
enough. Not enough. Let's see. Okay, 2. Not enough. Rin. Wait, what? Oh, no, it's a student's turn now. So they're all webbed up. But some of them can cast a Findo, definitely. As long as they're not being held by something. So yeah, they're going to do that. And they're going to have to take an attack of opportunity from this guy. But they're going to jump. All right. Attack of opportunity. 23. Will hit.
Maya. Oh no.
It gets a 2 to try and attack.
All right. So, Cressida, you can see your plan unfolding before your eyes. You see them cut through the webbing, go to leap down, and this thing, angry, bears its fangs at them, tries to grasp out at them with its long legs, and you like hold the orb out toward it, and you are able to rewrite possibilities to be one single one, the only possibility that this thing didn't hit. Its back leg gets stuck on the ground. It doesn't like detach from the ground properly. It kind of gets caught itself tripping on its own leg, and you're able to save their lives. They all come right down to the ground, and boom, boom. Wilfred's like, "Oh, great, everyone okay? Yeah," you can hear them yell. "Time to go," he yells. And Rin will agree. And Rin is going to see these fuckers. And she's going to run forward, and she's going to cast a spell that will help you. It's Inimicum something.
Repello Inimicum.
Repello Inimicum. Yep, she's going to get into position so that they cannot leave. Okay. Go, go, go! She's yelling at everybody here. Spider's turn. Those guys can't do anything. You got this one that got dropped down to the wall. It doesn't like that you did that to it. So it's going to deadly leap out toward you.
Homophobic of it.
Right? This one's going to drop down and just attack from above on the door frame at
Down.
you. We've got another attack on the top one. That's a 4 on the die. Trelawney's able to defend herself. She's still alive.
The right hook. The right hook.
Boom.
Kristen just yelling up, pretend it's the Grim.
Remember your
Okay.
Pilates classes.
This one's gonna leap down.
That woman. I want to be clear. That woman killed Fenrir Greyback
With her bare hands, actually.
with her bare hands and a crystal ball.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
she
she threw
beat
a
him in the
crystal
head
ball
with
at
a
his
crystal
head.
No
ball and
way.
killed him.
Yeah.
No way.
In the book,
She
she
killed
stood on a
I
balcony
never knew
throwing
that.
crystal balls at people, basically telling them to come get some. So
she can hold her own. She's
She just
crazy.
needs to- She just needs to get a
That's
crystal
nuts.
ball in her hand and she's good.
So yeah, a crystal ball drops down from the trapdoor above her, and bong, bong, bong. She grabs that and then beams it into the head with it. Throwback. Okay, Cressida, making my attack. Okay, first attack misses. Second attack, 20. Oh, actually, the first attack is an 18. I don't know if it does miss or not.
I have a 13 AC, so yes.
Yeah, okay. Third attack from the little guy.
Girl,
Oh,
Is-
good for Teo.
your
Is a
portents
12.
don't take reactions.
So. Yeah, but she's used 2 out of 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'm saying Protego.
I mean, then again, this is the only battle you're going to be having today, necessarily, and I know your last one.
No,
Now, you could just tank the damage, like...
I do have, I have not taken any damage so far, so I think I'm decently okay.
Yeah, but later there is a propensity to take a lot of damage.
Oh,
I will
God.
say.
Okay. Then I'll Protego it, at the very least.
Okay, does that negate that 18?
It makes my ace. Oh, yeah, it would make it meets it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so there's no reason. So either tank it or use your portent now. I will say that the final battle, because we don't have a BBEG like that, is not going to be a final battle, but rather a final trial, and low rolls are not going to help you.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll just use my nat 1 then.
Okay.
Use it
On one of them, right? So...
whatever the bigger
one
of the
attack
two
still
is.
hits. Yeah, one attack still hits. Ooh. Hey guys, I am not feeling the greatest. I'm feeling a little sick. So I'm thinking we do this battle, we do Hotties, and then we leave Anna's till next time. And stop at 3 hours.
I mean, if you really want to, we can just
Yeah.
finish this one and then you can go sleep.
Well, I mean, sick rain.
It's fine. Don't worry. Take care of yourself. Shit. I'm worried about you.
Okay, we might do that, and then I won't charge you for next session.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna puke. It's weird.
It's weird because I feel like everybody I know is getting sick. Like 2 of my coworkers called out today, so it was just me.
I went to a school today
Yeah.
So it's probably just all the damn kids. Hate
Mhm.
kids. They're vectors of disease. Okay. Anyway, okay. So my one attack does hit. I'll roll it. Okay, that is. Oh, make a con save, Cressida. Cressida.
21.
Okay. That is a total of 43 points of piercing and poison damage mixed.
Cool.
All right. This thing bears its teeth down into your thigh, almost like pushing you to the ground. It pushes you to your ass. You like kick it off with your foot. You kick back up to your feet and pull out your wand. Is there any other? Oh, right. This big one dropped down to try to stop the kids from leaving. It's going to attack Wilfred because Wilfred's in front. 2 attacks on Wilfred. That's a hit. And a miss if Wilfred, wait, 21? No, 21 will hit. Okay. That's double hit. Same as Rin. Oh, I'll make 2 con saves really quick. Those are both fails. That is 96 points of piercing and slashing. Piercing and poison. Good, he didn't take any damage yet. He is only a few HP in. So this thing drops down, and it says something out in its language, feast. And Wilfred yells out, "Out of my way, ugly!" And this thing hits down on him, pushing him down to the ground. He's trying to kick it. Rin screaming from the back, looking back from where she's put up her barrier. You can hear that from above, Cressida, as you're getting attacked. And you can hear a sharp pain as this thing sinks its fangs down into his side, leaving huge holes. And Wilfred is able to pull back and pull off as one of the other kids casts out a bombarda at this thing's face. It doesn't really do much, but pushes it back for the moment. Wilfred holds his abdomen and just watches as like long bits of blood slop off of him. He breathes in heavily and looks at this thing uncomfortably. Okay, it is now this thing up here's turn to attack again. Wait, I know I already rolled it. Right, you got like a 4 or whatever. Okay, Cressida, your turn. Wilfred is, almost dead. You got your... Oh, you can use a bonus action with this thing if you want. And then up at the top, we still got Trelawney, who's in peril.
Yep. I'll preemptively use my bonus action to send my Patronus down.
It can only move 30 feet.
As far as 30 feet, we'll take it.
So 30 feet is there. It's not going to be able to help Wilfred in the time that he'll need it, but it could help you.
Okay, then. I don't have anything for that. I'm going to...
You could at the very least move this guy away from you. so that you might be able to get up.
How large is this Patronus?
Phoenix? A Phoenix is, we'll say, medium.
It can move 60 feet. A medium
It
or smaller
can?
Patronus can move 60 feet.
Oh, okay, I was wrong. 60 feet. Not going to be of help. Could be for her, though.
Trelawney? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll send it up to Trelawney.
Okay, make your spell attack. Yeah. I just imagine, the slow-mo of Trelawney on her back, fighting for her life, bashing this thing's head in with a crystal ball, and then suddenly the crystal ball, the light from the Patronus goes through it, and it's like this beautiful rainbow array, like a prism. And then she looks behind her, and just the light is growing on this thing's face, and it looks up toward this phoenix that comes out of nowhere. Trelawney looks back, half baked out of her mind, and sees it too. I just realized that on the 96 roll, I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I rolled 6 ones. Crazy. It could have been way worse.
That is a natural 20 for a 31.
Oh, fuck yeah. Tell me how you absolutely destroy this thing.
I think what happened, what you said about, the prism happens, and I think there's a moment where Trelawney is probably this is it. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm dead.
And there's just a screech that she probably hasn't heard in a long time since Dumbledore.
Yeah.
And this thing is going to screech, fly, and wrap around the Acromantula. Essentially, it's going to take it away.
It puts up its hind legs, and then it wraps around the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carries it up into the air, and then what happens?
It's gonna move, so it has no place to perch. So it's moving to that open area.
This thing's dead. You got a nat 20.
Oh yeah, it's gonna drop its carcass.
Oh, so it grabs it.
It's dropping its carcass down towards its brothers.
I love that. With a nat 20, I'll let you help Wilfred too. So it throws it and throws it straight down, and this thing, upside down, careening down toward the ground, will slam onto the stone, splattering. It'll hit this big guy, which will deal a bit of damage. That is 23 points of bludgeoning damage. Yep. That's your bonus action. I think Trelawney would be yelling out thank you, but not at you, at the Phoenix.
Yeah. She is going to cast out. What is that one spell that does the thing that makes the things happen? Ignis Laquis, I think it's pronounced.
Yeah, Fire Whip.
Ear. So again, another spell attack.
On who? Do you want to jump down and fight the one with Wilfred, or the one with you? If you did that, you would take opportunity attacks from each.
Yeah. If my thing is if I leave them, they're probably just gonna go after Trelawney because she's closer again.
Well, she'll be she's not pinned anymore.
Oh, she can actually chuck her crystal balls?
Oh, she can get back up the fucking stairs or something.
Okay. Then yeah.
You saved her. You saved her.
Okay, cool. I mean, if
Yeah.
I can go save, her actual husband, that'd be great.
Yeah. That's got to be 2 opportunity attacks if you want to do that, though. It would
Fuck
be
it, we
pretty
won't.
fucking dope.
Fuck
I'm
it,
just
we
gonna
won't.
say.
We're
Okay.
doing the damn thing.
Fuck a wee ball. Remember, you cannot Protego, or else you cannot use your reaction for a
Mm-hmm.
I forget the fucking incantation. Okay. Both are gonna hit. Make 2 con saves.
Okay. 17 and 19.
Okay. You save both. That is a total of both attacks, 41 points of
Okay.
damage.
41. Cool. I'm still good.
84 damage total. Okay, so you're able to kind of move diagonally here and leap forward. This is going to be so fucking cool because imagine this. You leap off of the stairwell, careening down toward the ground, straight toward this thing that was just attacked by its brother that landed on the ground or kind of clipped it on the side. And you, midway, as you're 30 feet above it or wherever the range is, cast out Ignis Laquis, and also give a side slash with your hand, maybe a bit of flavor for Wilfred teaching you some wandless, and you come straight down and suddenly stop right above this thing as the fire whip wraps around its body and you yank backward. Go. I think it's a spell attack or something.
It is. 2 seconds.
And I've never done it, but Igneous Laqueus makes. Does it say melee spell attack?
It does.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, even if it said ranged, I probably would say it would still hit because that makes more sense. It's not like a kaboom. It's a literal fire whip. You can wrap around things. Fuck yeah. So mid-air, your fire whip wraps around it, you slash your hand, stop before you hit it, and then drop down your wand attached to it. You riding the back of this thing and pulls back. Imagine Wilfred's fucking view of this for 5 seconds. He's bleeding out. He's got a bunch of people. He doesn't know if he's going to survive. And then out of the fucking sky, orbital drop, his wife comes out and burns this thing alive. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Wonderful. That was 4d10, I believe. Yeah, 4d10. Oh, I should probably roll it with the thing. I'm smart, guys. I know what I'm doing.
I feel like this is Order of Merlin worthy at this point.
That is 28, which one of those was an actual 10.
Nice. Yep, 67. So this thing rears back as you are burning it alive. It tries to run away, you're caught on top of it, and it is going to hit the ground. The legs are just going to sort of give out with you on top, still holding on, and it drops down, and then you can see it begins to burn and turn to ash.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a cinematic moment where her phoenix is behind her, and you just see the wings go up, right behind her head, and there's that glow.
Yeah, let's grab it. Straight down. Yeah. it comes down like right behind you to join you.
Mhm.
And you look back toward everyone here, and what do you tell them? All these students are looking to you for guidance. Head girl.
She looks first at Rin. Rin's good. She looks at
She's
Wilfred.
just holding these guys at bay. The moment
Yeah.
you guys go, these guys are coming in with you.
She steps down, smoke still writhing from this thing.
Oh yeah.
5 of you, go. Now. Get any others you see on the way.
And
She'll turn
Wilfred will look at you, smile, blood dripping off of his mouth. I'm super hot, he says. And then Wilfred is going to collapse.
She's gonna try and catch him.
He's too far away. You
Oh.
drop down. Rin yells out, Wilfred! And these guys are good all run. They're all safe. These things are pawing at the enclosure right now. Wilfred is once again bleeding out in your arms. You got some of the stargrass shell? I think it might be bad. And he puts up his hand, and you can see the fucking holes in his chest.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
He
You don't.
coughs off a bit of blood.
Oh. When we said till death do us part, this is not what I meant.
What I meant.
Well, you also promised me 4th year, remember, that you would never die and you were going to live forever.
Right.
So,
Then all must be fine then.
no, you're going to be fine. Because I know a Pisky, so you're going to be fine. Okay?
He nods, and you can see the fear in his eyes, the tears that are starting to run down. And you help him out. You cast a Pisky, and I think we can kind of cap that off with Rin will probably, once you're able to get him up to his feet, release the spell and start running with you guys. Blow them back once you guys are in the doorway, and she's going to try to get him to the hospital wing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay. I mean, they're both pretty hurt. She got 84 points down too. So, all right.
I'm at 38.
Because I feel queasy is all hell. That's where we're gonna end tonight's episode. And I won't charge Sikrin next session. Thank you all for playing, and I will see you guys next week then. We'll probably we'll probably finish our final battle and everything.
Hey.
So, yeah, and then after that, all we'll have is the prologue episode.
The prologue.
Epilogue.
I meant epilogue.
We start
We'll
over.
start all the way over
All
again.
the
This
way
is
over.
I know.
this is all like a Twilight style flash forward into the future.
Yeah.
We start all the way back.
It was actually all a dream. We're all in Diagon Alley. Oh, I don't feel good.
Plot
could-
twist.
Good night, stream. Bye.
Night.